Hello friends and welcome to a new video. My name is Nikon and on this channel I talk about filmmaking, acting. I give you tips and tricks on how to become a better filmmaker and be more efficient and more productive in your career here on YouTube. Today we're going to talk about a very simple but effective camera trick to get better shots. We're talking about white balance, how to set up the white balance on your camera. It doesn't matter what camera you have, you will have to adjust your white balance. White balance is the basics of how your camera sees what's in front of it. And it is extremely and enormously important, and you'll learn this depending on what sort of light you have. A tungsten light, you will have a fluorescent light, or you have a daylight. You will need to adapt your white balance. And the easiest way to check the white balance or to change it accordingly is to using a gray color. It's a gray panel. I'm using a color checker from X-Rite. This is a genius and one of the best tools that as a filmmaker you should have it. And I'm going to show you in a minute how you can get the best white balance depending on the light that you have in your environment, because outside you will have a different white balance than inside. I'm in my studio right now and you can see the white balance in my studio will be different from the white balance in another room where I have a different lighting. And for better understanding this, I'm going to show you my my camera over here. It's my S5. I was happen to have this gray background over there, the backdrop. Let me actually get it a little bit lighter. So, well, it actually doesn't really matter. I can focus on something like this. And let me show you the white balance that I have now. So the white balance right now, it's automatic warm. Let me change it to automatic. Cold, it did change a little bit, and automatic. So there's no change here. So you see, if you change the white balance to sunny day, you'll see it changes completely. In shade, it's a little bit warmer now. You see, it's even warmer outside in shade as well. So what do we have here? Look at that. Look at this white balance. Imagine you have a white balance like this. Your shot is ruined. And actually you can adjust the white balance and the colors here manually. But let me actually show you what is the best way to get the perfect white balance. The white balance that hits a gray color or a gray panel like this. This is the middle gray, is the best way to choose the white balance. And you can actually keep it on automatic if you want to do a vlog or a video or a simple video. But if you want to really get creative, you will have to do it manually, so you are sure that it's actually the pure white balance that you can get in those conditions. And actually it's very, very easy to do. Obviously there are two ways to do it. You can use a color checker from X-Rite, which is quite expensive, or you can buy a simple gray panel from Amazon. It costs about $10–15. I have both actually, but I found color checking better because what I can do with color checker, I can quickly move it closer or further away, and actually I have also the colors over here. And at the beginning of every shoot, what I do I take a shot from my colors, and later on I adjust the colors for the edit. But look, we're gonna do a video about this somewhere in the future, but now let's start with the basics. How do you adjust the white balance? It's very important to do the white balance on the light that is bouncing. So you have to move it a little bit like that if you want to record and do it in post-production. But if you're doing it live, you have to make sure that the light properly hits the gray area. Okay, so I'm gonna do this on this camera over here, and I can see the light actually comes from this side over there. So if the lights come from this side, I look at the gray, my gray panel here, so I'll have to move it here. Okay, so how do you do it? So let me show you here. On my Panasonic S5, and most of the cameras you'll find a button over here, white balance. And once you click the button, you will be presented with two on the screen on the left hand side, you'll see with white set capture and the adjust. So what you have to do, you have to press white set capture. When you press this, you will be presented with this little window. So what you have to do, you have to get very, very close to this. You see, you can go further away, you can get closer. You have to get very close, and this square needs to be exactly where the gray area is. But also make sure you are focused. You have to be focused. I think it's much better when you are focused anyway. So get very close and also focus well. Okay, so here I am. I think I'm somewhere there, right? And then you have to snap a picture. Once you snap the picture, look at the difference. It's insane. Now the colors look so much, they look much more natural, they look more vivid. And it's actually insane. Look at that. And I can tell you that this is actually what I see. What my eyes see is what the camera sees here. It's insane. And it's so simple. And now look, it's so much better, and everything looks so much better. And let's see. Let's look at the plant. Look at this plant. It looks so much more natural. And from here you can get this footage into your, I don't know, Final Cut Pro, and from here you can add your edit. But also it depends actually on what's your format of recording, because if you're recording vlog, of course, you capture much more information, and especially recording in vlog or S-Log or any log format, you need to get the right white balance, because later on this will affect your color correction and you will be struggling. And even if I'll give you a little tip here. Even if you did the white balance in camera at the beginning of every single filming day or every single shot, record the white balance once again, just in case, record it. And also if you have a X-Rite color checker, record the colors as well, because later on you can take each color separately and you can verify if the colors are correct and they match. That's why you need a color checker, and we're definitely going to make a video on this. But for now, this is it. Thank you so much for checking this video out. I hope this helps, and white balance is extremely important on every levels, because if you'll have true colors, you will start from there to add the color correction, and people will be more attracted to your video because your video will look good. We don't like fake colors, or we don't like things that are not looking natural, and obviously this will affect your video, the viewer. No one is going to watch your videos that are not looking great. So it's very important you either keep it on automatic or make sure that the white balance is right. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you found this video interesting and useful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like what I do on this channel, consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all your support, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye.